Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and a lot has happened, but I'll share that eventually. But as for right now, um, I want to talk about this strange phenomenon about how video game journals and just people, especially on X, are freaking out over heteronormative stuff, apparently. Because recently McDonald's posted an ad of a family happily together, enjoying McDonald's, a father with his wife and their daughter, and Bayonetta with Jock and her daughter Viola. Like, people are upset about that because they're trying to say that, she's a gay icon, which nowhere in the game has they said that she was into women. That's just a thing that y'all wanted to put on to them. And, especially with the whole Spider-Man stuff as well, where they're excited about the fact that, Peter and Miles get to help a gay couple or whatever and stuff like that. But the reason why I want to bring this up is because it's so strange that journals will keep constantly pushing the LGBT crap on us, but then when it's a heteronormative stuff, they'll attack that. And then people keep talking about, I'm tired of this heteronormative world we live in or whatever and stuff like that. Everything is always about heterosexual people. And I'm just like, well, if it wasn't for heterosexual people, a lot of you weirdos who don't like the opposite sex wouldn't be here. Like, it's getting kind of weird and sickening. And now we're attacking games, we're attacking restaurants for promoting heteronormative family, something that's actually supposed to be normal, you know what I'm saying, and not abnormal. The traditional family is actually, newsflash, that's the most common thing ever. And especially with the way Bayonetta 3 ended anyway, it's nice to see Bayonetta, Jock, and their daughter together, you know what I'm saying? Like, newsflash, that's what Viola is, the daughter of two straight people. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's weird that, you got game journalists, attacking that, but then they'll push the LGBT narrative and then be like, if people don't like it, it's because they're homophobes or racist or whatever. Well, first off, again, most people are damn straight. So to even push that in people's face is weird, and then to attack heteronormative things is kind of, it's weird. It is very weird. Most of the people who play video games are straight. You know what I'm saying? And just because a person has a flirtation moment with people, or because they're close with the same sex person, doesn't mean anything. Like I said before, it's weird that we're in this society of like shipping people together. Hell, there's even articles talking about how what Gen Z doesn't like the shipping that's going on between characters, less sexual things going on and more like friendship or whatever. But it's just like, wait, really? Because that's all we see on Twitter, and that's all we see them promote is same-sex stuff all the damn time, or they ship characters together most of the time. It's not even the main couple, it's couples that don't make no sense, or it's a LGBT couple, because I guess two guys can't just have a close friendship without there being anything sexual and stuff like that. And I really wish I can bring my friend around so we can talk about it, because he can have me and him one day. I might try to get him on and have a discussion about this whole notion of, is it possible for two straight people to be friends and be close without it being anything sexual? Because it just seems like people tend to forget that happened, but that's what happens when you're not around normality, when you're seeing degenerate stuff being promoted and pushed on TV, film, video games, or whatever, you start to forget about how normal that is. You know, it is weird that throwing out a picture about two straight people who in the story are supposed to be together. Oh my God, that's so homophobic and stuff like that. No, she's supposed to be with the other female witch or whatever and stuff like that. And I'm just like, why? Because they said some flirtatious things to her. Well, if you know the character Bayonetta, she's a flirtatious person. People have to understand that people have different personalities and stuff like that. And just because somebody has a flirtatious thing with somebody doesn't mean that means that they're into the same sex. But you would know that if you actually been out in the real world. You know how some of y'all like to be like touch grass, which I don't understand. Like, what is that? What is that supposed to mean? Just like the same thing with snowflake. I don't understand. Like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Like, I'm sorry, because for me, I'm thinking more logically. Then this is supposed to be a slur, and it doesn't mean much to me. I just think it's stupid to tell somebody to go and touch grass or snowflake. Like, why? Like, if that's the best you got for an insult, yikes, you know. But go outside, experience the real world. Pick up a dictionary, pick up a thesaurus. Because I'm just gonna let you know, things are different out in the real world. Which, you know, as I can tell you, working at the airport, being around people, being outside around a lot of people, yeah, things are different. Things are not what they seem, especially from what you're seeing online. But this whole notion that we have to constantly push and promote degeneracy, because that's what it is, you know. As much as I don't want to, as much as, you know, I do have LGBT friends and whatever, you have to know it's degenerate the way Hollywood is pushing it and promoting it in our faces and trying to make it seem like something's wrong with us for not wanting to see it. You can't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Just because they want, well, because LGBT people see well, okay, because guess what? It's the normal. It is the, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's throwing straightness in nobody's face. That is something that's normal. You can't get mad that people don't want to deal with the abnormal. As long as you're respectful, people don't care. But people do have a problem when it's in everything, when it's one above all and stuff like that. And then when somebody say something, make a comment about it, y'all want to get mad and be like, oh, people are being homophobe or whatever. Nobody's being homophobe or whatever, because nobody's scared of gay people. Like that, you know, phobe means scared. No, people are annoyed. People are sick of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if anything, you guys are more afraid of straightness. You guys would mostly be straight phobes. You know, since you want to push that over, you know, the regular, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit here and attack the normality of something and get mad because they don't want to do the abnormal or whatever. Like, you think it's great to go and attack Nintendo for promoting and pushing, I mean, well, they're not pushing, but they're promoting a straight couple for their game that they have already told you, and numerous of times, if you guys were watching, I mean, if you played Bayonetta 3, if you played Bayonetta, you know that she was into men. So I don't understand why you would think that she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Just because a woman has a close relationship with another female, and y'all want to label them as gay icons, that's great. You can do that, but don't get mad when you see this character with other men. You know, like, to this day, I don't care what nobody say. Yes, people consider Xena a gay icon, and that's fine. You great for your awakening or whatever, but the character mostly been with men, and one woman isn't going to change the fact that she's mostly into dicks. Just because her and Gabrielle have a love or whatever, women are known to connect quicker than guys, so they'll express their feelings a little bit more or whatever. It is what kind of is the downfall of her show anyway, was when they started trying to tease that kind of stuff. It's a hyper feminist thing, but you will want your main character to end up with a man and not a woman or whatever and stuff like that. So I think that was the downfall of that kind of stuff, because y'all pushed it and y'all put it onto the directors and writers, where they were like, oh well, we have to no, you really don't have to respect that. You really don't. Do the normal thing and stop doing the abnormal thing. Stop putting it in video games, stop putting it in shows, stop putting it in stuff, especially when y'all targeting children too. That's another weird thing. Let heteronormative stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's always funny how it's always one way, but it's never the other way. So right now, like, instead of journals attacking fans for attacking the heteronormative, they're like, yeah, that's just so weird, because Bayonetta has so many LGBT fans and stuff like that. You mean people on Twitter, you mean social media folks, you mean people who didn't buy the video game 9 times out of 10? Yeah, you're going to defend that over the people who actually bought the game, who prefer Bayonetta with the man. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. It's the same things like when some people like, I don't know why anybody's upset at Spider-Man 2 or whatever and stuff like. Why the fuck people's upset about Spider-Man 2, because of the whole diversity, inclusion, LGBT side missions. Even it is in the side, but the fact that the media is promoting it is turning people off. You don't have to promote it. I could have played the game and then I just played the mission where it's like, oh, okay, whatever, cool. But because it's everywhere, it is all over, it is annoying. And that's the thing that I think people are just tired of. The constant attack on heteronormative things or heterosexuals, but then if you attack LGBT stuff or you attack the abnormal, then you're the problem. So I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird, but I just kind of wanted to throw that out there as like a little cool little discussion thing. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys into it, not into it? Let me know, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.